What is up, everybody, and hello again. Thank you for tuning back in. This is PLAYlikeWHOA, hopefully your favorite gamer. And obviously this video today is about inFAMOUS Second Son Paper Trail Part 5. Now I am going to be giving you the codes. I am going to be showing you how to get the codes exactly, because as we've seen in the past, sometimes these codes are not the same for everyone. So I show you how to get them and tell you what they are in case we have a variance from user to user. Now obviously part 5 starts off as usual with us chasing down Celia here. Now after this little runaround is over, once again, no crime scene. She just kind of brings us back over here to this alley and leaves us one of her famous origami doves. Now, this is what the evidence looks like from the first mission in Part 5 of the Second Son Paper Trail. The first bit of evidence, obviously, paper dove. When we unfold that, you're going to get this image here, which is basically what you'll need to solve to get the DUP fan number to move on in this. Think of this like connect the dots, but it's connect the shapes. So take each circle, numerically connect them. You wind up with a shape that looks a lot like a 2. Okay? Do that with every single shape, and each shape is going to kind of outline a number for you. Now, every number isn't going to be like, obviously, okay, that's a 2 or a 6. Like, for instance, I had a 3, but it was tipped on its axis, so it kind of looked like an M. You're going to have to use some bit of brain power to make sense of that, okay? But basically, if you move through it that way, you'll come up with a whole code. The code I got was 26371475197. That is 26371475197. So if you go ahead and head over to the DUP internet and put that in, you're going to unlock this stuff here. This is the next bit of evidence that you get here. Now, it's going to give you a stealth audio file number. You can listen to it if you want to, but the most important number on this is the update memo number, which is 298-3457-9345. Once you get that put in, it's going to unlock this here for you, which is this van. It's going to have a license plate number on it, which is E215C82F. Once you get that put into your vehicle tracker, you'll be able to move on to the next part of Paper Trail Part 5. Now, once you've got that put into the vehicle tracker and track down the van, it's going to head off down the highway here, and it's going to be your job to try and keep up with it with your superpowers. Now, after a while, it's going to pull into this alleyway here, and if you make your way down, it's going to prompt you to kind of isolate, let's call it, the kind of the government dudes that are kind of meandering around here. Now, once you've gone in and kind of made quick work of these guys, you will be able to head up to the van and do a little bit of investigation. Once you're inside the van on your online paper trail account, it's going to look like this here. There's going to be a paper dove on the right, and then the important things on the left. The first of which is this safe. You're going to need to open this in order to get your username and password for the laptop that's in there. Now this thing works exactly like the drone from Paper Trail Part 2, if you remember how we opened that, okay? Now, the best way to do this is just put in the first 8 symbols and hit enter, okay? Now, ones that are green are correct and in their correct position. Ones that are yellow are correct, meaning they belong in the passcode, but they are in the wrong position. So you're going to just kind of need to move those around. Ones that are X's are incorrect altogether and don't belong at all. Okay, now using these rules through process of elimination, you should be able to move through this in about 10-15 minutes. Now, there's no sense in me telling you what my code was because, like I said, this is something that's going to be different for everybody. But stick to those rules. Use that as a plan. Remember that symbols don't duplicate. So once you've used one or once it is said that is wrong, it's done. Okay, if it's already got a home, don't use it again. So just keep to those, and you should be able to move through it fairly quickly. Now, once you do get it open, what you're going to see is these documents here, some top secret documents. The first page is going to be this one, and it is going to show you basically a roadmap on how to pull the file you need out of the laptop that's in the van. The next piece that you're going to get is going to be your username and passcode. My username was RASLND, and my passcode was 43213007. Once you've got that input correctly, you're going to get this little welcome message here to let you know you're in. Move through the laptop like it showed you on the previous document using those it's almost basic code basically is what it is. So if you're familiar with that, you'll be good. If not, reference the sheet like I had to. But you're looking for surveillance locations JPEG. Once you've got that in and opened up, this is what you're going to see. Going to give you this little map here that's going to show you the locations of the vans, as well as this picture here showing you what the vans look like. That's going to trigger your on-console activity, so you're back at it up and running. Now, the mission here is to destroy all of these surveillance vans that are kind of tucked away and hidden around the city. Now, they are on your mini-map, so they're not really all that hard to find. There's a little radius. Once you're in that, I mean, you can come across them pretty quick, especially if you're looking for them from the rooftops and stuff like that. So move through as fast as you can. This is actually the last one here. So once we blow up the last one, we get to see our friend again. There's Celia. She drops in over the body that kind of flies out of the van and leaves us another paper dove. What do you know? Surprise, surprise. Now, that's kind of the feelings I had about it until I actually jumped back into my paper trail and looked at this thing. When I looked at the dove, I got really excited. Now, when we get into the paper trail, the first thing that we see is like a newspaper article that tells about what went down. Apparently, the dead guy's the general. We unfold the dove, and we got this comic page, and then another writing from Celia. But if you read this, she actually says, the last line, "I'll see you soon unless you see me first. I'll see you soon." Does that mean that this is it? Does that mean that part 6, we finally catch the white rabbit? We finally get our hands on some of this power? I sure hope so, because when they initially announced Paper Trail, they said it was a 6-part series. So this is it. It's the end-all, be-all. It's a season finale. If they're going to do it, they got to do it now. Because if I don't get some powers out of all this, the ish is going to hit the fan. Making videos for you guys is awesome, and I love doing it. But this is a lot of work to at least not walk away with something. I think you'll all agree with me on that one. So, as always, please like, share, subscribe. Spread the word about what I'm trying to do over here, and that is bring you the absolute best in gaming news and how-tos. Once again, I'm PLAYlikeWHOA. For right now, I'm out.